Lesson 1, solving linear equations. From number 1 to number 4, the instructions said translate each of these verbal expression into algebraic expression. Look at the word first. The difference between the product of 4 and a number. The difference between the product of 4 and a number. So you have 4 and a number, and 6, the difference, so minus 6. The product of square of a number and 8, so 8, let's say, times n square. And then 15 less than cube of a number, so you have n cube, less than 15 less than, minus 15. 5 more than the quotient of 4 and a number. Quotient of a number and 4, okay, and first a number and 4, this is 5 more than, so you plus 5. Solving equation, but starting from basic and getting to complex equation, but not so complex, as in like difficult equation to solve. Let's work on this part first. This is a minus 9x. You have a minus 9x minus 8 equal to 55. When you move 8 to this side, we call transposing, then you have minus 9x equal to 55, and this is a minus 8. When you transpose to this side, become plus 8. So you got 55 plus 8. After that, you will have 63, and when you plus this one together, you divide this by negative 9 to get x. So 53 or 55 plus 8 is 63, and you divide by negative 9. That will give you negative 7. So x equal to negative 7. For number 6, as you have let's work on g first. 5g minus 7g plus 4g. 5 minus 7 plus 4, that will give you 2g. So for number 6, you have 2g is equal to this 8. So 8, you have 18 right here. So you have 8 minus, this is 18. When you transpose to this side, become minus 18. So you have 2g. 8 minus 18, to get g, you simplify by 2 right here. Divide by 2 like this. So 8 minus 18, you have negative 10. Divide by 2, you got negative 5. So g equal to negative 5. Number 2, you need to multiply in first. You have negative 2. Negative 2 multiply by 3, you have negative 6y. Negative 2 times negative 6, you have plus 12. And then plus in the middle, 4 times 4 times 5, you have 20y. And then 4 times negative 8, you have negative 32. Is equal to 92. Let's work on that number. This is number 7. Now you have minus 6y. Let's work on y first. Minus 6y and then minus 20y. You will have 20 minus 6 give you 14. So you have 14y is equal to this 92. 12 right here, transpose become minus 12. Plus minus 30, transpose become plus 32. Sorry. Minus 32, transpose become plus 32. So you have 14y is equal to 92. 92 minus 12 and plus 32. That gives you 112. To get y value, you just use 112 divide by 14, and you simplify this one by, so let me write this one, 112 divided by 14, and you simplify this to get to the final answer. Number 8. For number 8, you multiply in also. So 15 times 3 divided by 5. So 15 times by 3, you divide 5, that will give you 9. This is 9d plus 20 times 3 divide 5, 12. Then you minus 18 times 1 divided 6. 18 times 1 is 18. 18 divided 6, you have 3. D. And this one minus become plus. 1 times 12. 12 divided by 2, you got 2 equal to 38. Let's work on D together. D with D. 9D minus 3D, you have 6D. Is equal to 38. Transpose 12 minus 12. Transpose 2 minus 2. So you have 38 minus 14. That will give you 24. So you have 6D equal to 24. So to get D, you need to work on 24 divided by 6. You find find the simplest answer by yourself. Now for number 9, 5x transpose 11x become minus 11x equal to 3 transpose minus 9 become plus 9. From that, you can work on to get to the x value. Just do the same process like the other number. For number 10, same idea, just multiply in, multiply in. You did this one like you did in this number 7. Multiply inside and do the transposing. Now let's focusing on the fraction. This number you do the same like transposing a p, go with p, and numbers with number. It's gonna be 8.2p plus 3.5p, and 1.7 will plus with 33.4, and you do the simplify to get the value of p. Number 11, let's transpose y and transpose number to group itself first. You have 4 over 9y, transpose y to this side become plus 7 over 9y equal to is minus 8. So minus 8 transpose the 5 become minus 5. So you have 4 plus 7, we have 11. So you have 11 over 9y is equal to, this is going to be a minus 13. So to get for the y value, all you need to do is y equal to minus 13 multiplied by the inverse of this coefficient. So multiply by 9 divide 11. That, and when you simplify this, will give you to the final answer for number 11. For number 12, a 1 over x is equal to, you have 7 over 12, and then you transpose 4 to this side, you will have a minus 1 over 4. The 1 over x equal to, let me do the calculation first. Say you have a 7 over 12, and then you minus 1 over 4, that will give you 1 over 3. 1 over 3. Now you don't need to further calculation to find the value of x, because it's 1, okay, equal. So therefore that leads this one to be equal as well. So x is 3. Last number in this section. Let me combine z with z and the number by the number with itself first. So for number 14, Number 14, you have 3 over 4z, and then you move z to this side, minus transposing 2 over 3z is equal to, write this one down first, 1 over 5, and then transpose this one. This minus become plus 1 over 3. So let's work on this both. So I have 3 over 4 minus 2 over 3. Let's work on this number. 3 over 4 and minus with 2 over 3. That will give you 1 over 12. So I have 1 over 12z is equal to 1 over 5. 1 over 5 plus with 1 over 3. That will give you 8 over 15. 8 over 15. Now to find the value of z, so z is equal to 8 over 15 multiplied by the inverse of this coefficient multiplied by 12 over 1. And you multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with the denominator, and you simplify this to get to the final answer for number 14. Now, solving formula or equation for specific variable from number 15 to number 20. Let's do this step by step, one by one. Okay. Now for number 15, solve this equation for m. So you have e equal to mc squared. Let's solve for m. Then you will have this multiply. You have e over c squared equal to m. This for number 5. Okay. Now for number 6, number 15. For number 16, you have z equal to pi q to the third h. Solve for h. So to get h value, all you need to do is just divide both sides by pi q to the third. Divide by pi q to the third. Okay, so this is simplified. So all I have left is h on this side, and then this is everything. Put it down here. So in other words, h is equal to z divided by pi q to the third. Number 17. Number 17, solve for a. You have y equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. Let's solve for a. Alright, if you solve this one for a, you transpose everything to this side. So you will have y minus bx minus c equal to ax squared. Now to get for a, you divide both sides by ax squared. So simplify this, that will give you an a. That's what you want, and that's what we want. And then this will be the answer for a. So a equal to y minus bx minus c over x squared. That's for number 17. For number 18, solve for a also, okay? So for number 18, let me just multiply it right away. C times a, we have ac. C times plus b, you have plus bc. And then minus d equal to f. Solve for a, alright? So you have ac right here is equal to, put down f first, and then transposing bc. This is plus, become minus bc, this minus become plus d. And to get to a alone, divide by c, divide everything by c. So a equal to this section. So A equal to, for number 18, A equal to F minus BC plus D over C. That's for that's solving for A for number 18. For number 19, solve for Y. Okay, solve this for Y. You have, so I'm going to simplify this now. Wait. I'm going to transpose this number to this side first. So let me do this one step by step. X plus Y over Z minus A equal to B. You do the transposing A, you have X plus Y over Z equal to A plus B, or B plus A. So this is minus, when you transpose become plus. Now after that you multiply to find that this is for Z, you see the Z section, this is the denominator. So you have to transpose this to this side. This is a division. When you move to this side, become multiply. So you will have X plus Y equal to Z multiplied by A plus B. You can multiply in and just leave it like this. And to get for Y, that's what they want, you transpose X to the other side. So Y equal to Z multiplied by A plus B, and then it's X plus X minus X. This for solving for Y in number 19. Number 21, solve for Z. Number 20, solve for Z. You have W X plus Y plus YZ equal to BC. So leave C for this side. So I have YZ equal to BC minus WX. Transposing, this is WX plus, when you transpose to the other side become minus. And then to get Z alone, that's what they ask question. So you divide both sides by Y, divide by Y. Simplify it. Z equal to this section, equal to BC minus WX divided by Y. That's for the value of Z for number 20. And one last number, which is number 21. Looking at the number 21 together, as you can see that Benjamin spent about $11,216. This is not about his exact number, on his living expenses last year. Okay, from last year that's what he spent, and most of the expenses are listed at the right. Okay, this is all of the expenses. Benjamin's only other expense last year was the rent. Okay, he does not include rent inside this expenses table. So if he rent 12 times last year, how much was Benjamin rent each month? Alright, first of all you need to find how much he rent last year. So last year he spent this much, and it all go to this electricity, gas, water, rental, insurance, and the another value he doesn't put right here is the rent. Let's find the rent first. How much the rent? Now to find the rent, find the money he spent for the rent. Let's try to sum up all this one together first. How much he spent all of this? So 864 plus 428 plus 480, and you plus 144. So he spent $1,916. Now this is the expenses he spent on electric, gas, water, and rental. looking at the total expenses last year, 11,000. So the other value that add up to 11,000 is the payment that he paid for his rental during last year. So to get the rental payment last year that he has spent for his rental, you use 11,216 minus 1,916. 11,216 minus 1,916. That will give you 9,000. So $9,300. This is what he spent for his rental last year. But they're asking for how much he paid each month, because he paid 12 times for each 12 times for a year. So in a year of 12 months. So to get each month, you need to divide 1 by 12. So you divide, so 9,200 divides 12. That will give you a $775 each month. $775 he paid for each month.